What's up, dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to RuneScape, where today we have a pretty special episode. I have been working my butt off to get a bunch of resources for us because today we are going to spend 300,000 gold to upgrade our house. Now, as you can tell, our house has not changed much, minus the addition of a few blank rooms and a couple of things. But I believe I can add a montage to them now. We added a staircase to go downstairs. We added 2 extra rooms, which were our little games quarters. Actually 3 extra rooms. Our games quarters, our, I think, questing area, and some other area. I think something. I can't really remember. I think it's skilling and questing, like, trophy rooms. But, actually, I can look them up. I don't know why I keep looking at this. But, we'll cut back to me. As in the miracle of editing. There are both trophy rooms, hall skill trophies, there we go. There are multiples of those we have now. We have a crafting room, and that's pretty much it. They're pretty much blank. There's nothing here. I haven't upgraded anything, and our crafting is still pretty low, or construction is still pretty low. So I figured today we should make an episode out of upgrading our house. And not only on top of that, we're going to be moving rooms, maybe upgrading a few rooms, definitely upgrading our level in construction, but also potentially moving our house, which will be pretty cool. So I guess without further ado, let's jump right into this so that I'm not blabbering too much. I guess let's start with a tour of the house, so minus the little stuff I just showed. This is the room. Let's jump into building mode, just to make this a little bit easier and people can actually see what this looks like. Ta-da! Everything looks populated. Alright, so this is the workshop. This has a bunch of different things. This is mainly where we are going to be getting our levels. As you can tell, we are holding 17 planks. And to get our levels, we are going to build a workbench here. 1 oak workbench, please. Ta-da! And then we go over here, build 1 crafting table. Ta-da! And then we will remove this. I'm doing this once. You could upgrade that. Nah, let's remove it. And then build. Ta-da! Slowly but surely. And then we'll remove it one last time. Sorry this takes so long. I know, I will do this all, thankfully, much quicker. But let's keep removing it one last time. One last time. I don't know if we'll actually get a level from this. Ta-da! We did. Cool, that's actually pretty cool. So I'm only going to have to do this a few times, but I'm going to have to run back and forth between Varrock and our house a lot to make those tables and do exactly what you just saw. So, we can now make oak wardrobes. Cool. We can make a bedroom, but I haven't put one up yet. And the main reason for that is because I wanted to have a upstairs and downstairs. So I guess continuing on with the house tour, this is the main room that we've all seen, the kitchen we have all seen, and the dining room that we have all seen. Moving on to the next room, this is a skilling room. Now if I remove the rug, yes, I do really want to remove it, you will see we can add stairs. So I think we can add an upstairs access here, and we'll eventually populate this room with some cool trophies and some armor and stuff like that. But moving on to the next room, this is our games room. Now we don't have much. We have a little stick and hoop. Cool, ta-da! That was actually a good shot. Can we do that again? Hoop. One more. Yes! Wow, we get ranged experience for that too. Awesome! Now I probably won't spam the shit out of that, because that would take forever with our ranging. But that's cool to know. On top of that, we have this elemental sphere, which I don't know exactly what it does, except go for this little glowy ball. Can I activate it? You cannot set up an elemental balance while in building. Oh. So you activate it and there's a little ball that pops up, but I'm not certain what that does. We'll explore that later. This is the next skilling room. This is our... There's portraits. I think this is guild trophies. I don't know actually what this is. I think this, yeah, our questing, because this is our swords. We can put Excalibur on the wall, I believe. Let me check this out. Oh, build sword space. Can we put Excalibur on the wall? Yes, we can. Alright, so that's something we can look forward to, too. At the end of this episode, I'll be doing a lot more house customizing. But at first, we're gonna have to level, so, and on top of that, we have to move. And this is the main reason why. So, this is our first downstairs room, and as you can tell, it doesn't look very downstairsy. It doesn't look like a dungeon in a castle or something like that. And that's what I think we should actually have. As Iron Men, as our ultimate title suggests, we should have a nice house. So I'm thinking we should move to Yanel, which is the highest level place we can go, but we have to be level 50 to get there, which is 11 more levels. So I'm thinking, let me start grinding stuff out. As you notice, I have 160 Law Runes and 331 Dust Runes. This is so that I can get back and forth between Varrock and our house quickly. So, start the montage in just a moment, and I will definitely be getting our levels. Be right back. And there's level 40. Heck yeah. So that was only a few seconds for you guys, but that took a good hot minute. Alright, so you'll notice I did switch over to this other table instead of doing the Clockmaker's Bench, and that is only because I did not have the upgrade/repair dialogue every time, and that's a little annoying. So I skipped that. Now, it's going to take me a while to get to level 50 because this does take a lot of trips. So bear with me and give me just a second. Yeah. Well, we ended up running out of money, so I had to actually skip a day of recording, and we are now back in the action. We are almost up to 120k. We've just got a mining level, and if my math is correct, which I hope it is, because I'm not too stoned, ta-da! We have 59 crafting now too. So I came up here, I did some mining and crafting, obviously, to get some gems, and it will get us a lot of extra gold. I only need about 20k more, and then we can get back to the video. Alrighty, so we are finally ready to do this. I have been grinding my ass off for this last level. Holy crap, so I had to go and restock on money, as you guys will be seeing now due to the magic of editing. I went and I mined and I crafted some gems so that we could get some extra gold, and we also got 2 levels while we were doing it, so that was pretty cool. And this is the last table. The last table, let's build it, and we should be done. Yes? Ah! If my math would have been wrong there, I would have been so pissed. So, congratulations, we've got to level 50. We can now have a maximum of 22 rooms in our house, which we are not even close to pushing. We can now build a portal chamber. That's cool, I didn't realize that. That's probably going to cost more money than I have in my inventory, but that's cool. Mahogany armchairs, we're not doing that. Ornamental globes, teak portal frames, teleport focus. Okay, a lot of cool stuff. Oak toy box, that's actually something I might look into. But we are finally done! Woohoo! So, we can now finally start on the house upgrades. You guys have no idea how long that took. I was working for the past 4 days, but I mean, I think it's a total of maybe 3.5, 4 hours now. But it's ridiculous. I mean, how much time this took. At first, I was like, oh, I can knock this episode out, you know, in one night. Hell no. So, you'll notice I am just kind of stalling around the garden, and I am doing that for a reason. This is the first thing I want to upgrade, besides, obviously, our house. Now that we have reached level 50 construction, we can move. We can finally go to Yanel. So, the fastest way to do that is to go to Falador, where, conveniently enough, there is also a garden center. We can buy some nice trees and some nice shrubberies so that we can fill our garden and it doesn't look quite so, I don't know, empty, I guess is a nice way to put it. It just barren. Ah, that's a better word. Just, it looks so terribly barren, like there is nothing there. So we need to add a couple trees, maybe a few bushes. I do have a lot of extra gold, and that's why I went to grind all that out for those the ore. What the hell are they called? The gem rocks. There we go. The fucking ore. It's whatever. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm too excited. I can't help it. We are about to finally move to Yanel, which is just too exciting. This is the top tier, the best place you can possibly have your house, and it will make us finally look like we have a castle for our ultimate Iron Man. Hello, welcome to the RuneScape Housing Agency. What can I do for you? I would like to move my house. And where would you like it? I would like it in the most fancy place possible. Yanel, please. Alright, your house has been moved. Hell yes! That's so freaking cool. Alright, right inside here we have the garden lady. I don't know what her name is. No, Heskel's probably for the actual garden. Ooh, Garden Splier. That's probably her. She has no name. Her title is her name. Okay, so we can have a dead tree for 1,000 coins, or we can have a nice tree for 2,000 coins. We can get an oak tree for, 5, we're gonna stick to the nice trees. We need, let me consult my piece of paper here, 4 trees, 4 big plants, and 3 small plants. Shoot, that's a lot of gold, but okay, let's get 4 of these nice trees. You know what, I'm gonna get 2, oh god, willow trees are 10,000. I was hoping they were gonna be like 7,000, I guess I'll get 2 oak trees. They're really expensive. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I want to have it nice and fancy, but it's just my inner penny pinching is telling me don't do it. It's gonna hurt me later on. Okay, so we have fancy hedges. We have, what are these different? Examine this. You can plant this. Very helpful. So helpful. What is a small plant and a large plant? Small box hedge, bagged plant 3. I have no idea. We need 4 big plants and 3 small plants. Bagged daffodils. I guess the roses and stuff are small. How much are the roses? 15,000 coins. Good God. Alright, so I guess we're gonna stick with some easy bagged plants. I don't even know if they're good or not. Ooh, alright, we're going for the $1,000 bagged plants. Or the 1,000 coin bagged plants. Oh, those are yew trees. Magic trees, 50,000 coins. Holy crap. I wish these were easier to identify so I wouldn't just be clicking on these repeatedly and spending so much time here. But I guess we'll get Uh, 4 of these? No, I'll get 2 of those. And then there's another hedge, it's like 1,000, right? It's a small box hedge or something. Bagged plant, no. Where is it? Topidary, fancy hedge. Tall fancy hedge, no. Bagged roses, no. Bagged flower. That sounds good. How much? Wait, daffodils are 10,000, flowers 5,000. Tall box hedge. Ooh, good lord, all these are so expensive. I guess I'll buy 1 flower, because it's so expensive. Small box hedge, 15,000. Okay, so they're not small. Thorny hedge. They're all so expensive. I can't afford all this. I need to upgrade my house, you guys. I guess I'll get 1 more bagged plant and we'll leave it at that. I know that's not everything to fill our house, but oh well. We do, conveniently enough, have 10 spaces left, which I noticed, let me go to construction garden, is just enough for a pond, right? Yes, 10 soft clay, cool. So let's go run into, oh shit, I don't have a mining pick. Well, you can buy one in the Falador. I will skip this because mining is excessively tedious and it's boring for you guys, so let me, real quick, go get some soft clay and I will be back at the house. And off we go. Okay, so I figured we should actually walk to our house for our first visit. Mainly so that we can go and show where Yanel is. I've been there a few times before, but we've never been there for our house. So, this is Kendarin Monastery. We've been here many times before. Just north of here is Ardong. I almost forgot the name there for a second, but Ardong is the city where we did all the pest stuff in, where they were, or the regicide, or where they kept all the people in the west side of the city all locked up and stuff like that. Yeah, regardless, that big town that we go to every now and then. We are now really far south from there. And I repeated that for a reason. We had to have 100 run, and we're still probably going to run out before we even reach the house portal. Nope, actually we're going to get pretty darn close. So, voila! This is Yanel. Our house is now right next to the Nightmare Zone. So we can store our money, we can get more money. This is awesome. So we can go in here, and this is also the Wizards Guild, and there's a smithy shop down south of here, I believe. Yes, there is. There's a smithy shop right here. There's everything we could possibly need, which is just freaking awesome. Alright, so I went and I got the 10 soft clay that we can use, and then I got all of the bagged plants and stuff. I returned the flower because I realized we can't use that. The flowers are in, whatchamacalled? I think it's called the Fancy Garden? Ooh, so fancy. But it's basically, you can't use the, I think, special ferns or the flowers until you get to that area. So whatever. We're gonna make our garden just fancy without it. We don't need the title. Here is our lovely portal. On top of that, there is a quest from Bert right there. That will be our next quest we are going to go for. I've actually looked up that quest. It's the Hand in the Sand. But that gives a little bit too much away. So I won't talk about it past that. Go to the house. What does our house look like now? Well done, you've completed a hard task in Ardong area. Your achievement diary has been updated. Our house looks pretty cool. Why is it not stone, I wonder? Huh. I could have sworn Yanel was supposed to be stone, but I mean, either way, I really like the way this is set up. We don't have a castle! It really bugs me. Oh, did I try to remove it? Yes, I did. Let's go down. Yeah, it's still wooden walls in our dungeon, quote-unquote. Alright, whatever. Well, it's our basement, not our dungeon yet. We will actually unlock something called a dungeon. Now, what does this sphere do? I did want to explore that earlier in the episode, but I believe we couldn't do it in building mode. Activate the sphere. We can banish it. I think that's it. We really can't do anything else. We can't walk on top. Yep, it's that simple. Yes, I want to banish the sphere, because it does nothing, and it cost me 2,000 ruins. Okay, so let's do this. Our bland-looking garden right now, or our unkept lawn needs to be trimmed up, and it needs to look fancy, without the title, of course. So let's jump in here and do this. Let's start off with the pond, because obviously the centerpiece is what you need to work around, so let's make an awesome looking pond. You need a hammer and saw. Okay, that is perfectly fine. I don't know why I need a hammer and saw necessarily for this, but I have a hammer and saw over here. I don't need to go running to a general store. Thank goodness for having our tools. I love the fact that we have this stuff in our house now. We are finally getting our house to be useful, which is something I kind of avoided for a while just because how obnoxious it is to obtain the materials. Alright, so the pond. Ta-da! That is a very tiny pond, but it's cool. Nonetheless, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's build a tree. I didn't notice that there were different sizes, but a nice tree will be going in the spot. You need a watering can with water in it in order to plant garden plants. Okay, well, we do have a pond, so I believe we can fill a watering can, but the thing is, do we have a watering can? Because I don't believe that one's on our tools. And nope, that's shears. Darn. It looks like the watering can is not something that's actually available on the tool set. That's kind of disappointing. Or it's just not updated. Damn! Well, okay, we're gonna have to go get a watering can, but instead of just rushing off and grabbing a watering can and coming back, what else can we update? We have a few rooms we can add, obviously. We have a upstairs we need to work on. Upstairs probably the first priority, because we need to get our bedroom and shit done. Let's look in here. The rooms I can create. Yeah, bedroom was level 20, and I have yet to do that. So, bedroom is a priority. We need to make this staircase go up then. So, what does it take to make a staircase? Probably too much materials for us to hold in this. Oop, at this particular moment, I misclicked right there. My bad. How many materials does it take? 14. That is a little bit more than we have. I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to have 10 space. Oh, the kitchen! I forgot, we have so much stuff we can update in the kitchen. We have the new oak table and the new oak larder, I believe, but we can build some fancy stuff. We have a sink that takes 15 bars. That's a little bit too much. Let's build the stove then. Does that take 8 bars? Heck yeah, we can do that. Our fancy range. We're gonna make the best possible stove in our house. Cool, so that's 8 bars. So now we have 2 more. I will just grab 2 oak planks just because I don't know of anything that takes 2 bars. So, oh wait, we need the watering can, so that's gonna take up a space. Alright, we're gonna be good. Cool. So let me go get the steel bars. That is steel bars, right? I didn't misread that. Steel is gonna be a little obnoxious to obtain. I have to go back to Falador, but yep, steel bars. But we can do that. Actually, I think there's a mining outpost just north of here. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Be right back. And with a quick stop at the smeltery, we should be good. Let's make 10 steel real fast, even though we're only making 8. And, oh man, I really love the fact that we have this coal bag. This early investment that we put into that is so worth it. We don't have to worry about inventory space whenever we're smelting things like this in particular. So, I've been looking up the house, and I noticed that the reason why we don't have the awesome outside stone walls and we don't look like an awesome castle is because we haven't paid for it. So let me close the door because I just trapped the estate agent. What's up, dude? So I heard you can redecorate my house. Now, this is probably going to cost an arm and a leg, but I really, really, really want a castle. I want something that looks like a castle. So, certainly, my magic can rebuild the house in a completely new style. What style would you like? I would like, basic stone is only 5,000, but fancy stone is 25,000. I bet Fancy Stone is like Falador is, and I really like the Fancy Stone because it almost looks like a white McMansion or something. So we're gonna have an awesome, I guess, McMansion. I was trying to think of a better word for it, but there's really not, because we're gonna have a tiny, awesome-looking, fancy house. Your house has been redecorated. Thank you. And I really wish you would have given me a discount, because that was expensive as shit. But it was kind of worth it. Let's teleport to the house and see how it looks. Ta-da! Ooh, we got a new music. That's pretty cool. This house looks freaking awesome. First time we've updated it in a while, and it's definitely worth it. Okay, so what does downstairs look like? Yes! Alright, it looks kind of like a desert, but still, it looks like a downstairs basement, not a wooden walled wine cellar / root cellar. I wanted a basement. Alright, we got it. We now have our little bitty castle. So let's start this off. We still have 35,000 gold, so we can still do a lot of house upgrades. But I went and grabbed the watering can, and now that we go into building mode, ta-ta-da-da, we can now plant these trees, I believe. Use the bagged nice tree on the tree space. Nothing interesting happens. That sucks. I wish it would allow me to do that. Nice tree. Plant. Ta-da! We got a nice little tree. That's cool. They are tiny though. That's kind of disheartening, but oh well. Let me build the next tree. Nice tree. Ta-da! All these trees, it's gonna make it look so much better. It's actually populating our little land out here. We can actually make a portal room, so this portal may eventually get turned into a, I don't know, statue or something similar. Let's build the big plant space. What can I put here? I can actually put a giant bush, but I believe I can also build a giant plant next to this thistle. That's... I think I'm gonna go with the bush. I know it's weird, but I'm gonna go with the bush. Yeah, the bush was a better option. Cool. Okay, so let's go around. Can I plant anything in this big plant space over here? I can. Short plants. Those look ugly. I probably shouldn't say that about my own house, but those look ugly. Alright, let's throw a fern up here. I'm gonna avoid planting those things that I just did. The fern looks alright. Can I get a small thistle up right here, or something close to it? A dock leaf. Oh, that looks good. It looks like a little... I mean, it still kind of looks ugly with its color, but it looks like a little, lily pad leaf or something that would be next to your pond. I really wish the pond was bigger, but oh well. Cool, so we have the upgrade on the outside. Now let's go inside and do our quick little smack to the range, not the sink. The sink costs 15, if I remember correctly. Ta-da! Fancy range! We're so fancy! Check that out. That is pretty darn awesome. We have the coolest and best looking range you can have. Examine it. You can cook here. Really? I had no idea. Alright, let's go to non-building mode, to our normal house, and see how this looks. Oh, that looks so much better. I mean, it looks random. I wish this tree right here that I'm standing next to was in the back corner where those ugly plants are, but still, it looks so much better. Cool. And we're off. Alright, so I did a little bit of an abrupt jump cut there, but I wanted to rush off and get some more resources, mainly because we need to get our stairs up so that we can get our bedroom. So, I decided let's go for the fancy option. Let's go for the teak staircase, which is the top of the line, and I believe we can make it. That's one thing I didn't check. I probably should have. Where would this be? Surfaces? No. Oh, it would be in, like, the trophy room, right? Possibly? No? Damn! I have no idea where the staircase... Other. Yes, okay, other. Teak staircase, level 48. We can do it. I thought I checked that, but you have to double check. Otherwise, this would have been out here for no reason. Alright, so this random teak tree is out in the middle of nowhere close to Yanel, and no one goes to it. Thank God. We need this teak tree so bad, and it is within running distance, so I mean it's not bad at all. It does take a while though, as you can see, with only a steel axe it's going to take me a while, so let me grab as many teak logs as I possibly can. I need to grab all but 4, and then go smelt some iron, and I will be right back to the house so that we can continue on. And with this last bit of smelting, we should be able to go back to the house. So I actually grabbed 2 extra teak planks. I was intending to grab 4 extra, but I only grabbed 3, which ended up making me think, well, let's just save the gold and only do 2 extra. Maybe we can find something that I can spend 2 teak planks on. You know what? Can I make a teak chair? Can I make a really nice teak chair? I bet you can do that with 2. Screw it, I'm getting distracted. Let's do the stairs first. Before my ADD gets the best of me. Let's do the stairs first, and off we go into building mode. Real quick, build stair space. Let us go. And let's make the fancy stairs. I would like to build up, please. Ta-da! There's no place like home. Ooh, they look kind of cool too. They're all fancy, and they go up. Do you want to build a room at the top? Yes, I do. Arg. I still have to do a quest hall or a skill hall. Which one should I choose? I'm gonna have duplicates of both. So I think I've already got a quest hall here, a skill hall here, a quest hall over there, so I guess let's do a quest hall on top. I'm gonna have to repeat a lot, but it's fine. These are just really intermediate rooms that, heck yes, we have an actual fortress. You see the top of these? This is awesome. Cool, so we have this little bitty quest area. It has a nice bookshelf at the top. This is almost perfect, so let's build... Where do I want my bedroom? Oh, we don't have any gold at all. That costs so much money. Oh no! We're gonna run out. Okay. Well, that's good because I did kind of want to call an end to this episode. So instead, we will have a second house building episode once I gain enough money. We will end up finishing this off by wasting the 4,000 gold on what we have left. So, we have 2 teak planks. Now let's see if we can remove that chair and make a nice one now. Really remove it? Yes, I would. Now build chair space. Teak armchair. We can. Cool. Does it look nice? It looks old and rustic. It's kind of weird and misplaced here, but oh well. Is it nice to sit in? Yes, it is. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna keep that. It was really worthless because everything looks out of place, but we will update everything slowly, including the bookshelves and everything like that. I'm not going to do that right this minute because teak is extremely expensive. Instead, I was thinking we should do the sink space, which is 15 bars. We can end up there. That will pretty much finish our sink, or our kitchen, what the heck, our sink room. Our kitchen, it will pretty much finish that. Let me double check though. Skills, what is the next level of, not crafting table. Oh, I think it might be storage. What is the next level of shelves we can actually put in? We can put wooden shelves too, which I believe is what we have right now. Soft clay, we do not have that right now. I would not bring soft clay in here as far as I'm aware. Oak shelves. 3 oak planks and 6 soft clay. Okay, so I think that will be our final goal for this episode. Let's just finish up this room. Let's get the nice shelves in here, and let's get the upgraded sink, and we can call it quits. Because this episode is going on forever, especially on my side, considering it's taken almost 4.5 days now to complete the episode. So, we are trying to wrap it up. Let's get this. We need 15 steel bars. I can quickly go and gather that, so give me just a brief moment, and I will mine out some coal. And with one final steel bar, we finally have it! Cool, so we can now rush off to the house and make our fancy stove. So this will be the second to last item we do. I looked it up, we actually can make better shelves than I thought. We can end up making, let me get back to them, storage, scroll all the freaking way down. It is right, oh wait, shit, did I already pass it? Where are the shelves? Oh no! Oh, it's not in storage, is it? Damn it. I always forget where this stuff is. It isn't. Okay, maybe I just misplaced it. Whatever, we're looking for the oak shelves level 2. Those are teak shelves. There we go, oak shelves level 2, 45. I completely missed on the first time. We need 3 oak planks and 6 soft clay, which is not a big deal, but I can get those here in a second. What our main objective is to put our fancy sink in. We're gonna have our top-of-the-line sink and our top-of-the-line stove in our brand new castle kitchen. How freaking cool is this? Wow, that's actually a really big sink. I wish I had something to help, like, to fill it with. Is there any, there aren't cups in the larder, are there? I think that's just, yeah. Damn. We need to make a cup of tea! Alright, so give me just a second as I get the last materials needed and we will wrap up the end of this episode. We are so freaking close and we have got one hell of an upgrade done today, so give me just a second. Ta-da! And we are back at our house. So I figured instead of doing this off camera, we should put our brand new sink to use and see if we can actually fill water buckets with it. Actually, I think you can use soft clay directly on. That is an awesome sink. And you can use the clay, right, on the sink. Oh, nothing interesting happens, but it still does a cool water animation, nonetheless. Alright, let's fill the buckets and we can do our shelves. Cool, so mainly we just wanted to upgrade our house, and today we did that. Well, over the past 4 days, we really did that. We accomplished that in so many different ways. We've got 12 levels in construction. We have a level in woodcutting, a level in crafting, a level in mining. I mean, it's ridiculous how much stuff that we've actually accomplished in the short period of time that I've played. It only took, I mean, 4.5, 5 hours total, maybe a little longer than that, but it's stretched over the past couple days. So, let me get this done. I don't know why I'm having such difficulties clicking on these things. They should be done by now. Fill up the bucket, use it on the clay. We only have one, oh, good lord. I think it's because I'm clicking before it's filled. Oh, I'm glitching the system, man. Hack the planet. Alright, let's finish that. And we now have 6. We'll go to building mode, and we should be able to complete this room. Hell yeah, I'm pretty excited. So I did grab 3 extra planks, and you'll notice why in just a second. Let me put the oak shelves level 2. Ta-da! Oh, they look so fancy. Cool, so what are on these shelves? We have kettle, teapot, cut, beer glass, cake tin, bowl, pie dish. Cool, so we can actually drink beer now. I don't think we could do that before. We didn't have beer glasses from it. Alright, so now let's go upstairs, climb up the staircase, and run because this episode is dragging on too long. Run up here and let me see. Hopefully I remembered this correctly. 3 planks, right? Yes. Cool. So now our upstairs is not quite as empty. Can I walk out onto the top? I can't. That's too bad. That's obnoxious. Alright, well, we only have 3,000 gold, so I really can't do anything else here, but we have done just so much. So let me climb downstairs and let's give a quick overview. Obviously, let's do it in our normal house. Ta-da! You gotta love the new music. So, we have our beautiful new garden. We have our awesome outdoors, side panels and all that stuff. I do need to add curtains, as you'll notice the red curtains on this side of the house, but not on this side of the house. I need to add those to every window, but that is stuff that I would definitely do off camera, because it's just tedious as crap. On top of that, we have completely finished the kitchen, as far as we can go for now, which is awesome. Let's actually search the shelves. we're gonna be a little British here because we can actually do it. Now let's get a teapot. Now let's get a cup. And then go over to the larder and get some tea. I've never actually done this, I don't think. Or if I did for a quest, I don't remember it. So let's fill up our kettle with water. It worked. You fill the kettle with the sink. You put that on the range, I believe. Right? Yes? No? Maybe? You place the kettle over the fire. Oh, is it gonna start to whistle? You can hear it bubbling. Bubble. Bubble. Where's the whistle? It's gotta be coming soon. Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, the kettle boils. I thought it was just bubbling. Okay, cool. So it's already hot. Pfft. Well, I was waiting too long for nothing. Let's pour that into the teapot? Oh, you add leaves to the teapot first. Okay, good. I'm glad it tells me this stuff. And pour it in. Cool. Oh, that's cool. We got 50 cooking experience for that. I did not know that was a cooking thing. Hell yes! Alright, now we can pour our cup of tea and drink the nice cup of tea. You gotta love this. Alright, so we now have a fully functional kitchen, and we are slowly but surely upgrading everything else. Now, I would normally call an end to this episode right here, but we have one final thing to do, and I actually have to go grab our helmet from Camelot first. So, I will be back in just a brief moment for you guys, so hang in there. And with these cabbages and these onions, we are going to call the episode. So you may be wondering why I transitioned to suddenly a farming patch, and that's because we are ridiculously close to getting one final level in this episode. And I figured as we wait tediously for this last few seconds for these things to grow, I should explain why I've been going for the levels so crazily over the past week. And it's mainly because of our leaderboard scores. And you may be wondering, what the heck? I thought you said we weren't going for the leaderboards like 20 episodes ago. You said we were stopping with that news. Too much of a challenge. It's too difficult. Holy crap, everything died at once. Cure the disease plant. But yes, that is true. I wasn't intending on actually going and competing for the top 25 or the top 5 Ironman players or anything like that. But I do actually want to have the top 200 title. Like, we've earned that. And last week I saw that we dropped to rank 205. And that really kind of depressed me. So I figured, what the hell? I'm gonna go and just grind as many levels as possible to get us back over that level. And I just did that. In this episode, we've gotten 12 levels in construction, 1 level in woodcutting, 1 level in crafting, 1 level in mining at least. It's just ridiculous. We're about to get 1 level in farming. I mean, it's just, we are constantly moving forward, and right now, we are at rank 184, which I thought would be an awesome way to end this episode. So, I just wanted to show you guys that and kind of simmer in the moment and kind of explain why we've been going for this. We will once again be going for quests in the next episode. So just give me a little bit of time and I'll have that recorded. This episode took an atrocious amount of time. Let me run south because there's one more place I can rake, and I'm hoping I can get this last level in, but we'll see. I'm just gonna leave it off with probably the picture of the last level, and just gonna say thank you all so much for watching, sticking with me. This has been a fun experience with this Iron Man throughout the entire thing, and I keep wanting to go with it. We have so many more quests, so many more achievement diary stuff, just there is endless stuff for us to do. So I'm having fun. As long as you guys keep liking the episodes, I will continue to make them. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Woohoo!